How's that? Huh? All the famous Western hotels is here. All of them. How's that? How's that for Miami in Middle East? 1 o'clock. It's time to leave. Time to leave a good project. It's not easy. Car is packed. House is clean. I'm gonna take a drive through the plant, through the giant of the desert. That's that plant's name. And then to the office. And I hope to be out here by 2 or 2:30 and see if I can sleep tonight. 200 kilometers other side of Jeddah. Bye. Thursday morning, 29 January, and it's now 11 o'clock. We started loading at about 10:15, and that's my truck transporting my material to Shukaik. And this is all the engineers trying to dismantle that steel rack. And this was called my Lapa, my unit number 6 recreation area. Barbecue and drinking a coffee in the morning. And that's my truck. Yanbu, as you have seen already a few times in other videos. And my garden. It's now winter. Garden is in rest. Furniture, not furniture, fertilizer ready for the summer. 8 fuel oil tanks, 120,000 ton each. In the last few days, a very special period here at Yanbu. 4 boilers firing. Unit 4 synchronized. Unit 1 and 2 is exporting steam, and Unit 5 first time steam to turbine yesterday evening, so very close to synchronization. I'm gonna drive through the plant to say goodbye. Yesterday I spent 4 hours in the plant, walking through the plant. A beautiful plant. Mr. Hani, Mr. Chen, everyone, you can be proud of this beautiful plant. Klaus, I promise this video I will not show any small defects, okay? That's a deal. Yeah, like in any other project, it's not only me, but everyone that gives it all day and night. This is a good part of my life. Many hours, day and night, a lot of sweat. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Boiler number 4. Okay, I have to admit I can spend hours here. It is 1:25. I'm planning to drive 650 kilometers today, so let me go back to the office, collect my PC and greet my friends. And this is our office. And there's our plant. 2:45 on this Thursday afternoon, 29th of January. And that is the giant of the desert. Be warned, that giant is awake and it's standing up. A quick update. I am about 70 kilometers away from Jeddah. I've decided to drive to a little town Lith, 200 kilometers south of Jeddah, and stay there for the night. I should find a hotel there. Yeah, I'm on that boring highway between Jeddah and Yanbu. Can you remember my previous video? That boring highway. All the fences. I cannot stop at the camel. I cannot greet one of my Bedouin friends. But in any case, making good progress. I'll talk to you later again. I have my Dakar cap on, eh? Last week I decided to go for a quick medical check. At the end of the day, it was not quick and it was not cheap. When the doctor saw me and he saw my, I think a little overweight, not his story. Any case, a lot of blood and a lot of urine and other samples also. Any case, I got back there this morning for the report. I wanted to check what Yanbu did to me and my health, and perfect, Alhamdulillah. The doctor was also in a better mood this morning than last week when I met with him. I didn't like the bad things he was saying, and I didn't agree, of course. Any case, all he said, I have to check my diet, and we talked about the diet. I said, now is a chocolate, a Kit Kat for breakfast and lunch and dinner, is that forbidden? And he said, for sure. And we carried on about the eating habits. And he made a suggestion of exercise. He said, I do 20 to 25 kilometers a week on the power plant. He said, yeah, but I have to look at this and then my diet. And I said, and what about sexercise? I heard this awful noise behind me, and I turned around, and it's this Filipino nurse that fell off a chair. When I look back, my doctor, this Egyptian doctor, eyes is full of is wet and tears. I'm not sure if he's crying or he's laughing. Any case, he agreed a chocolate after exercise. Right, so I'm fine, I'm good. Maybe not good news for my wife. Crikey, all that money you're gonna have to share with me. In the center of the picture now is the new football stadium. Well, it's not new, it's been there for, I would say, 8 years already. It's peak hour, 5 o'clock here in Jeddah, and I've decided to stay away from the highways.
100 meters at the roundabout, take the 4th exit and stay on Prince Talal bin Mansour Road.
Now listen to these two ladies. The one American lady on the South African GPS and then the Google's map, and they are confusing me. The one wants me to go left and the other one wants me to go right. But okay, on the left hand side here is my camel circle, camel roundabout. Beautiful. I'm going to take the Corniche road instead of the highways through the city.
Turn left on King Abdulaziz Road.
And this is the Corniche. This is the waterfront here in Jeddah on the Corniche.
Then enter roundabout. At roundabout, take 3rd exit.
Beautiful, beautiful. And there in the background is that tall building. Well, gents, in the last 10 days they haven't made a lot of progress. Give that building to Zepco. Give it to Zepco. And I've seen this now in the last 2 or 3 years. A lot of these camper vans parking here next to the Corniche. And on the left hand side, there's my building. Many of these holiday apartments. If I can recall correctly, this is some naval school. Beautiful structure.
Take 2nd exit to King Abdulaziz Road.
Look at this beautiful buildings here. Wow, magnificent. Look there on the other side.
Exit the roundabout onto King Abdulaziz Road.
Enter roundabout.
And this is Jeddah. And to all your Western guys, this is the Miami of the Middle East. And this must be the city with the most interesting roundabouts in the world. Each and every roundabout has something built on it. And look at this beautiful mansions. This is not villas, this is mansions.
In 600 meters, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto King Abdulaziz Road.
Ah, shut up.
The next left toward a knuckle, then turn right onto a
First
knuckle.
exit to King Abdulaziz
In
Road.
600 meters.
Yeah. Look at those mansions. Wow. Let me remind you again, this is the Miami of the Middle East. And this is a very special mosque. For all the years I've been in Saudi, I always admire this mosque. Mr. Hani, this is one of my bucket list. Bring me to this mosque. I've missed the high-speed train. I've missed Tabuk. No. I cannot miss this one also. I will behave. I promise you.
In 500 meters.
Turn left on
Road, then turn left onto Cornish Road.
Turn left on Cornish.
And those of you that have seen my Dakar village video, that's the hotel, the building.
Left onto Cornish Road, then slide right.
And that is the Red Sea. And this is just a pan on Corniche
Take
Road.
the next right.
And look at the water feature here on the left hand side. That is brass. Red Sea on the right hand side, the beach area. A restaurant there on the other side of this water area. And here's my favorite display, that concrete block with the old cars concreted into it.
Turn left toward Alca.
Continue 3 kilometers, then enter roundabout.
And for all you there back home, this is what you can see next year with the Dakar. But don't wait for the Dakar. We are ready. Some more changes the Western world do not know of. This has been developing the last few years. Is this areas all around the city, all inside the city, for the inhabitants, the people that live here, the tourists that can walk along these nice stretches for exercise and just for relaxation also. And that's the Hilton Hotel there at the back. How's that? Huh? Surprised, huh? All you back home. Luckily, it's still early, but at night, this place is crazy. And here on the right hand side, sorry for the bad light, is the aquarium here on the Corniche Road. Come guys, move it, move it. 20 minutes to sunset pray time. Maghrib, I think is the right word. I need fuel, otherwise I'm going to be stuck. Right, I filled up with fuel, I'm ready to go. Another 2.5 to 3 hours before I will stop for...
In 200 meters, make a U-turn. In 150...
And that building, that tall building, is the harbor, the Jeddah Islamic Harbor Control Tower. And on the left is the well-known Corniche Shopping Center or Ballet. And behind those tall buildings is the old city of Jeddah. The houses was built with coral reef and date trees and palm trees. But that video, another time, another day. As you can see, it's 6 o'clock, sun is setting. And so that was Jeddah. It's a city to experience, especially at night. Beautiful buildings, beautiful lights, beautiful decor, but very busy. Well, make a plan. Put it in your bucket list. The sun is set and in the picture is Jeddah South. Well, I've stopped for coffee. Another 80 kilometers to the little town of Lith. And I've stopped here in South Africa. We call this Ultra City, next to the highway. And this one is nice and busy. Well, I stopped for a light snack, a dinner. My doctor will be very proud of me. A coffee without sugar. And oops, he shouldn't see that. 20 minutes past 8, and this is my little town for the night. Ah, beautiful, nice colors. Let's see where can I find a hotel here. And here's a stainless steel statue or stainless steel something on the roundabout. Wow. Well, I went into the town of Lith and I found somebody that can speak English. So he directed me back to the start of the town at this business or a little bit of a complex. And he said I must find a big red sign, and that is the hotel. Well, it is 20:30 and 510 kilometers for the day. 5.5 hours. That was good. A good day.